Man, I'm so glad you made it. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you so much for having me. You seeing this shit?
Well, it's a beautiful morning. We're
It
starting it
is.
off right.
It is. It is a beautiful morning.
So how'd you sleep last night?
I slept the best I slept in weeks.
That's real. How'd you come to like sleeping, the best you've slept in weeks? How did we come to that? Real talk.
I've basically been, for like the last little while because of school, I've been like staying up like super late and sleeping in
Right.
until like the afternoon as of late. But I think today I finally got some room to breathe, and I just passed right out at like 11. And
That's right. You just inhaled, exhaled, and just like knocked out, huh?
absolutely.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm happy you're here. Probably have to like 15, 20 minutes. Very just real, authentic, nothing too like forced, pressured. So,
Oh,
do you have any questions before we get started?
No, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
Okay, good. Hey, welcome to Rise Real Talk, where reality meets real. We here make personal connections with our friends. We make connections with random people in the community. We make connections with Collins. So,
Hi.
with further ado, everyone, welcome Colin.
Hi, everyone.
I'm gonna give
Thank
the
you for
biggest
having
round of
me.
applause because from what I've seen from you so far, because we haven't talked that much,
No,
it's pretty cool.
no, but I do love keeping in touch with my DH1 family. So
Right.
And I did watch all of season 13 of I Love Money, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It had me on the edge of the seat a lot of times. After just playing the game on season 12, it was really cool.
We did share that mutual experience. I'm gonna start us off with a general icebreaker right now.
Okay.
Are you ready for an icebreaker?
Yeah, sure.
This is the real talk, so we'll keep it real with these icebreakers.
Yeah.
All right. We are braced.
All right.
So we are going to start off with the real affirmations. I for sure love myself. So as soon as we get on, I love to do just affirmations, just starting off, with good energy and whatever we're wanting to put out there. So
absolutely.
I will have an affirmation I will say. You'll have an affirmation you will participate and say in. If we run out of affirmations, we give us a punishment of a workout, and we have to have, our phone wherever we're going to do that workout at to show that we're doing it. And we'll do this probably like until we go to maybe like 3 rounds, and then we'll stop it there.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, okay. With getting in the real talk, I will start my affirmation off. I am strong. Colin, we'll go from there. Scott's back in there.
I would say I'm a determined person.
Encouragement is key.
I also believe in understanding people.
Individuality is a must to maintain within our environment.
I think that I try my best to seek out every possible opportunity.
Oh, I'm out. See, okay.
All right.
Now, at this point of the segment, I would definitely do my workout. So let's get that started. Our morning workout. Okay, Colin, you got through round 1. Now we will see. You do my workout of some sort, but you get to choose my workout I'm going to be doing. Be jumping jacks, sit-ups, push-ups, whatever you choose and come to mind.
I'm usually a sit-ups kind of guy, so
sit-ups. Woo, woo, woo,
that's usually what I go for.
Sit-ups it is.
All right.
Okay. So as I find my area to get ready in, I'm gonna get stretched out because I have to, really just get into the sit-up here, so I don't break a muscle or anything, having to stay balanced. So let's go. Now, Colin, how many sit-ups am I doing because of my punishment?
Just 10.
10. Yes. All right. We're here, tuned into the Rise Real Talk. Stay in tune. Let's get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are we thankful for the gem? Gem comes in handy. Getting it easier.
Admittedly, I haven't worked out in a while because of school. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Boo, 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 boo. Got it done. Let's go. Round 1 completed.
All right.
So
am I gonna? All right. Am I gonna start this one?
Yeah, Colin, you can start it off for us. Catch my breath anyway.
All right. I would say I'm someone who likes to take risks.
I like adventure. Adventure is important for the soul.
Oh, I also agree with that one. I also believe that I know when to, as much as I like taking risks, I also know when to dial it back and play safe.
I trust the process.
It's a good one, yeah.
It's real.
I've struggled a long time with learning it, but I feel like I finally learned to keep my head held high.
That's right. I just learned last week to keep my head up high.
And alright, I think you got me.
Woo, okay, let's go. So I got that one. I feel good. I'm competitive. So it's only right we had follow suit with what we said originally.
Yeah.
Now I'll give you your punishment of the workout. So Colin, are you ready?
Sure.
Are you really ready?
I guess so.
You joined the Real Talk. You're ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
Real. All right. So Colin, my challenge to you at the moment, I want you to do 30 jumping jacks. 30 jumping jacks, I say.
All right. Well, I'll make the space for it.
So at this moment, we are doing our affirmations game right now. Icebreaker and Colin is getting ready to do 30 jumping jacks.
Gonna be wondering what's with all the
getting ready. He has the camera getting shifted. He's getting ready.
I have the little Pikachu plushie.
Nice Pikachu. We love a Pikachu. Do you play Pokemon now?
Oh, I'm a huge Pokemon fan.
Let's go.
Here, I need to move this.
All right, Colin's getting ready.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Usually I just go for walks, but like, this is like the first time I've worked out in forever.
Get that blood going. Get that blood going. Keep it real.
24, 25, 26, 27, 30. All right.
Order in the court. Order in the court. It's been done. Let's go. Nice job, Colin. You're
Thank you. Thank you.
You're a trooper. We appreciate that here at Rise Real Talks. Now, last round. I will take charge of that. Starting it off.
All right.
My affirmation. I am going to stay consistent for the rest of 2024 and my life going forward because it's going to be important.
I definitely am a loyal person.
I for sure love myself.
I'm still learning to love myself, but I also know that the things that make me unique are completely okay.
I know my worth.
I'm really passionate about the niche things I enjoy.
Trust within the process. Oh, I caught my own self. That's the second time I said that in round 2. So, Colin, you take round 3. Woo!
Yeah.
Sirens, all that goes on. All right. So now, your turn to tell me what I'll be doing.
All right. I'm gonna give you 15 push-ups.
Let's go. 15 push-ups. Starting the day off right. Muscles going. It's the real talk. Let's go. All right. So now we are entered into round 3. Round 3, Colin took it home, along with round 1, I believe.
Round 1 and 3. You got me round 2.
Alrighty. So 15.
Yeah.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Gosh, I didn't know this was really gonna hurt. That's the real talk, though. That's the real talk.
3 more, you can do it. 13, 14, 15. Yeah, you did it.
Boom, 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 boom. Sirens go off. Completed it. High five. Colin, you want a high five, sir?
Yeah. Oh,
got it. Oh, yeah. It's the real talk. Can't even keep the phone up. Alrighty. So.
All right.
You like that one? You like the icebreaker?
Yeah, that's a good icebreaker.
Yeah. Just get you loose a little bit. That's the real talk. Let me take my water. Yeah.
Yeah. No worries.
I think it's really important. Yeah. That's the real. Very nonchalantly. Now let's get back. So,
all right.
I am so happy that you're here.
Thank you.
Colin, you have made your presence be known on the Instagram atmosphere, and yeah, let's keep it real. I'm still huffing and puffing. I'm really tired from that one, you know.
I'm sorry. I should have gave you 10.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I really like ice. Like crunched ice. Pretty good.
Yeah, I always prefer crushed or cubed as well.
Yeah, like the bigger ice cubes, like my teeth kind of hurt.
Yeah. Or they get stuck, or sometimes they kind of block off the rest of the water.
Like a sewer like thing that's like contracting it with like the beaver dam.
Even though it's also made of ice, so you are technically getting water. But yeah.
Right. So you're a voice actor and professional. Yes. I've been interested for the longest. If you can, just give us some background into your voice acting. I know you come from the history of DH1, I Love Money, as well as I do. I know you do cosplay a bit, Halloween.
A little bit, yeah. Like on Halloween, I'll bust out like whatever I can get on like easycosplay.com or something like that.
I love that. That's real, and it's you. So if you can, just inform everybody on who you are, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah, I started in voice acting in 2019. One of my friends in high school, who's still my friend to this day, he draws like comics, and he wanted to do like a dub over it, and he got all his friends together, and I just really loved being a part of it. And I realized there's sort of a platform on the internet, whether it's Instagram or like Casting Call Club or YouTube.
And that's what you chose like firsthand now, like
and
through your Instagram.
What I wanted to do with my life.
Platform, and like making those connections, and that's how, of course, that's how you've gotten into, cosplay.
Of just saying like, of putting myself out there, and just continuously auditioning. Something that does happen in this field is that this is a tough business where you're gonna get told no 1,000 times before it's one yes.
Right.
And you really do just have to keep powering through. It sometimes might feel like you're playing the lottery, but eventually, something will come up and you do get that gig. And it's a fantastic feeling, because it's just affirming that all the work you put in paid off. And then there's also a lot of workshops you can get from professionals in the industry as well, which I cannot recommend looking into a workshop enough. There's tons of options. I'm going to be looking into some myself.
Because the real talk is that they help you, like, when you're, in your work, I'm sure.
Yes.
Where so you participated.
I haven't gotten to participate in any workshops yet, but I really want to. It's my goal for this year is to attend a workshop, because I feel like what I know now versus what I'm going to know after taking a workshop, it's going to be exponential. Right.
With the extra, information that you'll learn, you'll take feedback from, you'll, take what you know, and then use what you'll learn later on to help you out further. Yeah, so that's great. So that's been, your starting point of getting into, the voice acting a little bit, cosplay. So with voice acting a little bit more, I definitely have some questions on that.
For sure.
But before we get into voice acting, I know you had the experience at DH1, I Love Money.
Of course.
Do you want to just briefly touch on that? Because I know we're going to have some of our fans from DH1 to an end.
Yeah. I'll talk about I Love Money
for you overall. And how do you feel about it now that you're not, within that experience anymore? Cut off, that's the real.
I remember getting just a message on my Instagram from Chantel, one of the casting producers. I didn't even know what an org was. Yeah. I just thought it was your typical scam message. And then the more I read into it,
it's another scam. Okay.
But then it was like, oh hey, I noticed you like Big Brother. Because I follow a lot of people on Big Brother, and then like, oh well, we're actually doing a game that's similar to Big Brother Survivor from home, and I was like, I
Right.
had to check it out, and
Right.
I had a casting interview the same night. It went really well, and then I was on the show, and it was I did play like a few other orgs of like Survivor and
Right.
Big Brother on Discord. I'm good at Survivor. I'm terrible at Big Brother.
There
I'm
are the two
terrible.
distinctions between the two games, you know, like
Big Brother's
Survivor
way
is a
harder.
whole different realm. You know, I feel like those social connections and dynamics comes into play like even more stronger because, you know, they're depending on that their natural abilities to guide them within that experience. Big Brother, you know, we're keeping it real. They're provided with the amenities of what's provided from
Yes.
production. Of course, both are in that production atmosphere, but what's provided in both experiences are way different. So DH1, it was an experience for you, Han.
It was.
You know, tapping into other org, the org community itself.
Yeah.
I've just got an experience introduced to the org community. Real. That's the real. So I was like, wow, here's an org community you never knew.
There was so many amazing and
Yeah.
colorful personalities on season 12 of I Love Money.
That you were on season 12.
Yeah, I was season 12.
Right.
I'm the Circle Night guy. I was the guy who was really close to winning safety on Circle Night. And then it was down to me and Kyra for who gets the safety.
Right.
And I decide, because Kyra nearly got eliminated last round, I decided to give the safety to her.
Oh.
And then the safety chain started and I got eliminated.
Oh.
And so whenever circle names brought up, there's always that one person will never forget Colin giving the safety to Kyra.
Right. Right. I knew from your experience that, you know, because I was kind of, you know, briefly checking you out. I'm keeping it real. I'm like, okay, Colin here, he was a wonderful asset to the game. He had wonderful potential of what was stated back to him, because I feel like once you have left that experience, you know, you kept that like with you, and you understood that was, you know, an opportunity to get to know people, I'm sure. So what was your purpose for doing on DH1's I Love Money?
You know, I've applied
deciding to actually be like, okay, I'm gonna go and do this wild thing. I don't know, work.
I've applied to be on Big Brother Canada a few times, and I've always wanted to do something as wild as that, you know, just to see like how far I could actually go in something like that. And so, you know, 15th place out of 22 people, I'm pretty happy with that. I made so many amazing friends. I still talk to Jake and Kyra.
I adore Kyra. I haven't talked to Jake though.
Jake's awesome. We actually just played a Survivor org together, where we were both brought on for the All-Stars of that Survivor org, and that was not as fun of an experience. That's an entirely different thing, though.
Yes, and we'll just come to a conclusion on the DH1's I Love Money, but overall, I appreciate that. I appreciated the experience of like getting to know, you know, newer people. I have had the opportunity to make more connections that I didn't have before, connections that have led me to here to one of our best voice actors and professionals. So very excited that you're here, and it's an honor.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you. So I am definitely going to be having a next segment into what's really poppin'. So this is the next segment of Rise Real Talk. So let's get into what's really poppin'. I have some questions here. And what's really poppin'?
All right.
All right. So a few right here. So, can you share with us how you got started in voice acting and what inspired you to pursue this career, hobby? I'm not too sure. Like, what is it for you?
Um. Well, I got started doing like comic dubs for my friend in high school, and then I got really passionate once I was like, oh, people make a living doing this,
God.
and I.
Okay, I actually see some like longevity in this. I
Mhm.
can, go somewhere. Cause,
Yeah,
hey,
and then my biggest inspiration, um,
like it's just getting your project started.
yeah, I think. And then also like making sure like
That's a
they
whole
get
route.
credited and all that, and it's been a really great way of collaborating with a lot of people that I really look up to, and I try my best to make sure like I'm not just the star of the show. I really do think the people that I work with and the people that help bring what I do to life are the stars.
And I know that the people around you and yourself, you just appreciate it for how you're going about your relationships and connecting and trusting in your process. So,
Yeah.
all right. I appreciate that. I didn't know how you had gotten the inspiration, gotten started. So, okay, let's get into the what's really popping even more. A few more questions here for you. Um, ooh, a spicy one.
Okay.
So, what are, or what's this one? Are there any misconceptions about voice acting you'd like to address?
Oh boy, I got a few. Um, so the first one, a lot of people think that it's just doing the voice, and what a lot of people don't understand is that you're still acting. You're just doing it, without, my physical presence. Like, personally, I believe it'd be hard for me to on-screen act because the muscles on this side of my face are stronger than this side, so it always looks like I'm half smiling whenever I smile. So I might look like a serial killer, but trust me, I'm not.
So it's acting, still. Right.
So I could, just say something like, "Whoa, look out, Sonic!" and like, there's not a lot of emotion into that, but like you have to put that emotion into, "Whoa, look out, Sonic!" and then really just drive it home.
Okay, so I think we have like really like the real have unlocked the secret of the voice acting. I have a little hit in this game. Okay, so just bring out putting the emotion to your words, huh? The two, and it'll.
Yes.
Right.
That's always the advice I give is, just remember you're acting with your voice.
Right. And I could see this just correlating because I see different factors correlating always into one key, role. That's just in life in general too, So do these techniques that you've learned in voice acting helped you in your day-to-day, life, the real?
I guess so to some extent. With like, because what I do, I'm currently in college for broadcasting and radio because I want to get there to do like voiceover work for like radio, like commercials or something like that.
I see it. Back to our affirmations, I see it. I manifest it for you. It's going to happen. It's there. You got this.
Thank you.
What else, Colin? We're nonchalant a little bit.
What else? What other misconceptions do people have? I guess it's one I touched upon earlier, and that's like right off the bat, I'm gonna be in TV, or I'm gonna be in anime, or I'm gonna be in video game. You know, it's really hard to just like get into that right off the bat. So even though I would say I've only been voice acting professionally for about, I would say, a year or two, I have been since 2019.
My father believes in me. My friends believe in me. That's all the help I need.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Who Wants to Be a Supervillain, where world domination is just one right answer away.
Well, you see, you mean a lot to me. Whenever I'm around you, I feel the happiest I've ever felt. So, I just wanted to tell you, I love you.
Like, people just instantly expect to get like big gigs, and you really have to just take it step by step. And eventually it'll come, but you know, you do have to be in this for the long haul. And you know, and slowly, yeah, it took me 2-3 years to get my first paid gig. So it'll happen.
Agree. Right. Well, I appreciate, you know, you sharing some of the, you know, misconceptions a bit, getting into that, because it's important to, you know, break those, what would you call it? Like societal influence. You know, that influence that's, you know, sometimes there, because there'll be different ideas about, you know, professions, just whatever, anything.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has their own ideas,
and you know, it wasn't until a year ago, when I produced my own demo reel, that my parents didn't quite see what I was going for in it. But then, you know, when they saw my demo reel, it finally convinced them that, oh, hey, this is really what Colin wants to do with his life.
You're like, really, this is the reality, you know? Right.
And thankfully, they've been very supportive, as long as I don't record too late at night.
Yes, you know, it's an investment, and it's, you know, going to be well worth it. It's going to be a payoff that you will not even be expecting. You won't even see the payoff. I say that constantly. The payoff is what you won't even be expecting.
Yes.
You know, to never give up, you know, chase your dreams of what you want, you know, as long as it's ending in a good 401k plan, and as long as as you have, you know, your trust in yourself, you know, with anything else, you know, regardless of what's going to be attributed to what you're going into, you know, just make it your passion, do what you feel like is right, and go with that. Yeah, and then along the way, you know, just to drop a few real gems, just let go of the things that you don't need, because it's going to be important along the way, because, you know, everything's not permanent in our lives. Some things are just temporary for that moment, or some things are just going to be with us because of our, you know, crave for it, that passion for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, that's right. So we'll come to a close. We have had a wonderful talk.
Thank you.
Got into the past shows, cosplay a little bit. The beginning of how you got started with, you know, voice acting, and the professional side of it. I definitely appreciated your time here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Wow, it's been a pleasure having you, and thank you for stopping by, keeping it real with me. You are welcome back anytime, Colin.
Well, thank you so much.
Anytime, here to Rise Real Talk. So what's next? Where can the viewers find you? And next, just drop your handles, the real like that.
So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me under Colin Ashworth VA.
And I'll put all of this below too.
And at Your Pal Coin on Instagram.
Right.
And then my YouTube channel is just called Coin. But I will, Ryan, I will send a request that for the link, I have a card, which is basically just sort of like all of my links to everything. So if you want to see what's going on, in my life, I'll send that to you right now.
Thank you, Colin. And I will give my handle to the audience as well. So you guys can find me, Ryan A.
Oh, here I can
at Ryan Ashton at Instagram. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, GRFootball50. Not on there that much. I don't really post much on Snap. I think I'm posting up more at the gym, if we're being real. Rise Real Talks.
Rise Real Talks.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Come back another time. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we will be having some more real talks.
Always.
So for now, we're out. Peace out.
Peace out.
And that's it. You want to say one last affirmation before we leave? I want to any and everything. One last affirmation you want to leave either yourself with for the day or just anything.
I guess my last affirmation is, if you love something, don't be afraid to set it free.
Ooh. I actually might take that affirmation so with me as I'm going because, hits home like it. The last affirmation I will leave us with today, balance your pessimism and balance your pessimism with your optimism. Balance is important, and affirmations are going to be the key to your success. All right. Thank you for tuning in to Rise Real Talks. We will be back with you again. And bye, people.
Bye-bye.